How crazy was that?
That's him, that's him, that's him. Boom, shakalaka.
Got to sleep in this morning.
It felt nice. I heard heard Austin get up and leave a lot earlier than us.
Yep, this is the nice thing about when you're going to go out rattling. There's nothing we can do until we can see, so we're just kind of killing time just to get there. We'll go park, let it get good light where we can see good. I checked a bunch of cameras yesterday. Got some areas that I know shooter bucks are in. We're just going to go into those areas, rattle, see if we get lucky. It's the first cold snap we've really had.
Yeah.
So, and the rut should be right now, and we really haven't seen anything chasing. So
yeah,
I think today's the light switch. It's going to turn on, and if it does, you're going to get to experience some South Texas rattling.
This will be fun.
It is a lot.
Mike and I were rounding this road, and we saw what looked like a pretty good deer. He just ran across the road like he was maybe chasing a doe or something. Kind of surprised nothing came. I mean, we'll just keep bouncing around until it happens. Yeah.
This is where I want to rattle right here.
Okay.
If we just, maybe you set up under those big mesquites and I'll just
Okay.
go past you.
All right. Pretty open area.
Yeah, and then if we get something to commit out here, we call it the hub. There's actually 5 roads that come in all together, so there ain't no telling what'll come in.
Right here in the road. You see it? Oh yeah. That's a good buck. That's a good buck for sure. It might be still. Done. Get on Tyler.
Good.
You killed him.
How crazy was that?
Perfect, dude.
Was that nuts? I mean, he watched us get in position and everything, and you still grunted him in.
Hit the grunt, he just wagged his tail and said, okay.
I know.
And then that other buck come up there. I think that other deer helped us though, because his attention was not.
Right.
He was dealing with that little young buck. Oh, look at that deer, man. That's a freaking tank.
Well, he's fired up this morning.
That was freaking awesome.
Dude, that's a big deer.
It is a really
we hunt
nice
like
deer.
crazy out of the bonds and do all that. We just sleep in an extra hour, come out, lollygag around, go for a little.
I heard Austin leave an hour before we even got up out of the bed this morning, so that's how he's gonna be mad.
They had killed one, and we just.
Austin's due. Hopefully this afternoon they get it done, or later this morning. But that was fun. Thank you.
Dude, that's a big deer.
That's a big deer.
How did you get into doing all this? I mean, you have this place. I know you have the South Dakota place. Obviously, the Grigsby, Iowa. How did you get started? Guiding.
Well, my dad was a career Marine. He's a retired lieutenant colonel. But while he was in the Marine Corps, he owned, with some partners, he owned a gun shop, shooting facility, like ranges and stuff. And then they also owned some outfitting businesses in different parts of the country. It was kind of like their version of being diversified. That was their interest, you know. And so I grew up around outfitting, actually, working at my dad's places or helping. And then after I got out of college, or was about to graduate college, I wanted to go and do my own thing. So put together a group of investors, because I didn't have any money, to go buy a place, and that was in South Carolina, the original place which you hunted at when you were a kid.
I was like 12.
Yeah.
I hunted there.
But the goal was to eventually sell that place. It was like, you know, stepping stones, starting to build a business a little bit. I had some guys from the Outdoor Channel that had a show a long time ago, come hunt there. And man, it booked a bunch of hunts, you know, because back then it was just different than it is today.
Yeah.
It was driving everything. Well, I thought that was really cool, and I did it again, and it was like, wow, I don't have to do any marketing. I can just do this and have. So I said, I want to have my own show. If I could break even, I got free marketing and my hunts booked. And that's how I got into doing the TV stuff. So really the two feed each other. TV really, I didn't do it because I wanted to be on TV or hunt on TV. I did it because I wanted to book my hunts for my outfitting. Now we got Texas, South Dakota, Illinois, and Iowa.
Well, you built something special. I know even, you know, the Illinois, obviously the Grigsby is a special place, but the Iowa place too. I mean, you're taking some really nice deer there this year. I mean, I feel like that's on the up and up.
Oh yeah. We got to go back to the Grigsby.
I'm going back to the Grigsby. That was a blast.
Different buck. Well, it's been kind of slow. Seen a couple, you know, young bucks, you know, got potential, but some does and stuff, and still got some time left. Deer right here, deer right here. Yeah, that's him. That's him, that's him, that's him. All right, you there, kill him. Gosh. You good? Yeah. Boom, shakalaka. Going nowhere. That was him.
Give me some.
I was him, baby. We were just sitting here freaking talking about just whatever. We were talking about some land in Mississippi, and he kind of slowed up. Deer kind of eased off this way earlier. He had grazed a doe out. We looked over here, Brian was like, that deer kind of looks pretty good. Sure enough, it was him. We just smoked it. Freaking last on it. We were probably about to get down and do a little bit of rattling, just trying to stir something up. And sure enough, he steps out right there. Easy track job right there. Heck yeah. The shot was not really where I wanted it, but he's dead. Yeah, this is definitely one we saw this morning.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah. Cut that kicker up right there.
About time.
About time. I thought we were. Yeah, that's him, isn't it?
Oh yeah. That's a good one, man. Congrats.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
And we were just sitting there talking, and Brian looks at us like, "Hey man, that looks like a good deer." And sure enough, I knew immediately. I saw him. I saw that kicker, and it was him. So.
I'm down to the wire.
You down to the wire.
Congrats, dude.
Appreciate it, brother.
Tell me about it.
So we ended up seeing him first thing this morning, crossing real quick, chasing a doe, and then it kind of slowed up. Me and Brian were just sitting there talking. We were actually looking at some places in Mississippi on the river for next year. He's like, man, there's a good deer. I looked up, and as soon as I threw up my binos, I saw the split, and I was like, that's him. And
It's a cool deer.
blew him down.
So
Yeah, check out where he shot.
I love it. You just eyes on the horns. Huh?
Eyes on the horns. That's what I was telling him. He was.
He's an old deer, isn't he?
Yeah, for sure.
He's old.
That's what I was telling him. Whenever he was like, when we saw him the second time, we were trying to make sure no small deer were behind that, and he was like, all right, kill him. I was about to squeeze off, and he turned around. So I immediately started freaking out. I'm like, he turned around, walking away, and I was like, oh boy. So as soon as he turned this way, I was like, "Phew." I let it eat.
Mike, thank you for
Hey,
everything.
no
that was a
problem.
freaking awesome trip.
Thank you for coming. Good being
Finally,
now I got somebody to watch on the break.
There you
Yeah. Finally, the Road Trips crew was able to share camp, even though Riley was a little bit shorter than most of us. I kind of figured that was the case. If we had a shooter out there, Riley was probably going to be getting it done quick and heading back. But hopefully we can do this again next year.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Share camp with everybody. It was
enjoyed
fun.
it.
Texas always a fun place to kind of wrap up the season. But thank you all for tuning in to Road Trips this year. We still got a little bit of hunting left in Georgia. And then I think you're going to Mississippi, aren't you?
Yep.
So
Try to get one there. So.
get ready for turkey season after that.